Hey ladies, today I'm about to do makeup, but this time I'm only going to use Chanel makeup. A question I get often, and a question I used to have myself prior to working at Chanel, is do they actually make makeup for women of color? I know they technically do, all the brands do, but for the longest, most of these luxury high-end makeup brands had a bunch of beiges, pinks, peaches, and then one light color for women of color and one dark color for women of color. Slowly that started branching, but I feel like as it started branching, they forgot about the undertones we all have. Just because we might be this shade of brown doesn't mean we have that same undertone color as the color that your makeup is. So that was a big thing for me, and I think it's a big thing for women. And now I'm going to show you today. I'm just going to show you. I'm not even going to say anything. I already have my own opinions, but whether or not Chanel is made for women of color, all colors. Now, obviously, I'm just one example, but I feel like I am a true example because a lot of makeup shades don't look right on me, even though they seem to match in the department stores because the department stores has that great lighting. I just feel like sometimes it's deceptive. So now that I work at Chanel and have access to a lot of Chanel makeup, and I have the ability to try multiple shades without breaking the bank, I was able to get my hands on some products that I actually like. And let's see if they're my color. I've worn them once or twice, but I'm usually blending because, as you all should know by now, is that I'm a Armani Luminous Silk girly when I put it on a full beat. Today I'm not putting on a full beat, but I will put on a full foundation beat and highlight beat with exclusively Chanel makeup so that you can see and get your own opinions of what you think. And of course, I will share the colors with you. So let's get started. Okay, so my brows are gelled. My skin is prepped and primed. I do want a little bit of shadow because I'm actually going somewhere. Some people don't know. I mean, most people who watch my channel know, but in real life, some people don't know I worked at Chanel. So every now and then, because I'm truly a Chanel girl, I get gifted Chanel gifts. So this eyeshadow pencil or eyeshadow brush, dual-sided eyeshadow brush, was gifted to me. I'm going to use this blunter end to apply the shadow. It's subtle. I'm not going crazy because I don't usually like having a white color on my lid like crazy, but I do like the brightening it does to the eyeshadow look. So you'll see when I'm done. I'm not an eyeshadow whiz, but it does do something. And I really appreciate this brush because it's really applying as it should. It's a good brush. I'm not even gonna hold you. And this is the dual-ended eyeshadow number 200. Let me see if I can get that to show so you all can see it. Number 200. So I've applied the shadow. Now I'm going to use the looser end of the brush, not the blunt end like this one, but the looser end. And I'm going to take just this peachy color and kind of blend that out like this. Because again, and then I'm going to get the corners, the front and the back corners, so that the lighter color kind of just sits in the middle. Again, this brush is amazing. I'm not even going to hold you. I appreciate a good brush because I expect my brushes to do what they're supposed to do, but also last a good amount of time. So now I've given myself a ombre type of situation. I'm kind of going to leave it at that. As you know, when I start contouring my nose, I get into my eyeshadow crease. So that'll be that. I like to do eyeshadow before foundation, so if any product falls, it'll get cleaned up with the foundation. I really love the Sublimage line at Chanel, and in fact, most of the products I use today will be, if not all, other than some of the powders and brushes, will be from the Sublimage line, which is at a higher price point, and maybe I'll do a giveaway because, like I said, I get a nice discount, and I would love for somebody that watches my channel to try it and give me their opinion. So I'm going to use the Sublimage Le Teint Cream Foundation. This color is 70 Beige. Now, I actually purchased this before I started working at Chanel. So I went to the Bloomingdale's makeup counter at Century City Mall, and a girl color matched me. And so I loved it. It's brown, like even though it's called beige 70s. So it seems like my color. So I'm gonna use the cap. There's a lot of product in the cap, probably because it's been rolling around in there. So the beauty blender is a little damp. I'm gonna just dab on kind of a lot of product. And then I'm gonna just put little dabs all around my face. I actually tried to get the darker shade because I prefer that a shade be too dark than too light. But the girl said, no, the darker shade is too dark for me. And I thought, okay, and maybe that's like the undertone thing. It's a nice application. Like, if you can tell, it's a nice foundation. It's light, even though it's a thick cream. But I'm not sold that this is my color. Like, it just seems like it's changing my color, not in a bad way. I guess on camera it looks fine. So I've literally only worn it once. But let's see. Let's finish it because it might be good. My forehead is always a little darker, but we fixed that with some powder. Okay. It actually looks good. It makes my skin look flawless. My skin is flawless, for the record. But, well, not flawless, but you know what I mean. It's good skin. It's small pores. It's poreless, smooth skin, okay? It's nice. But I feel like this perfects it. So I'm going to stop there. I feel like it looks pretty good. Okay, my brows are done. Normally, I'd use my Anastasia pencil to clean up the brow. Since I have my Chanel concealer, I'm gonna clean up my brows with this. But it actually says Sublimage Le Corrector U. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So now I'm wondering if this is not a concealer, but a color corrector. But the color is in 40. I just feel like this isn't my color, but I think it'll be fine for cleaning up my brows. Let's see. Why would I get a 40? Okay, anyway, we're gonna clean it up. So any hairs that I have that I should be plucking, I hide with the concealer too, because it just, sometimes I don't have time to be doing my brows every week. Like, that's crazy. I think this color is actually perfect for cleaning up a brow, but I do think it's gonna be too light for my highlight. Since it's called a color corrector, let's just see. So I'm gonna just dab. I'm gonna do a solid dab of this super light concealer, and then just, oh, look at that. That is way too light. I'm gonna do one dab, and then I'm probably gonna end up wiping this off. This is crazy. I don't want to look like a ghost. I'm gonna wipe it off. I mean, it was good for the brow, but why I thought a 40 was my color, I will not understand. I probably bought this one online and was hoping for the best. If you buy a shade from Chanel online, you better round up 2 colors at least. Don't think that's your color. Okay, I'm gonna clean that up with some foundation again. This one's gotta go, but it was good for my brow. So I did like the consistency though, so maybe I'll try it in a darker color. 40's a hell no, okay? Not even a little bit. You know what? I am throwing that out because even though it makes my brows look crisp, if I zoom in a little bit, it just seems too light all the way around. Like, it looks ashy. It makes me look ashy. I'm gonna use my Chanel Precision powder brush to clean it up. You see the tip? I'll clean that up just like that. I'm gonna contour just a little with my NARS bronzer, especially up here. It just must be done, but I'm gonna use my Chanel Contour number 109 brush. And you see it's kind of like a slanted edge brush. Can you all see that? It kind of just slants. I'm gonna just pack that powder on because we'll blend. Because the main thing we want to do is get rid of this white cast on my forehead and warm me up so I don't look like a ghost. And like touch on my jawline, but really just blend this out because we don't want it to be too dark either, you know. And then I'm gonna take a powder brush, my Chanel blush number 110 brush. And then we're gonna take the Chanel pink powder well, it's called In Love, but it's a pink shade. I accidentally somehow broke off the cap. Oh, it wants to play like it's not broken right now. Perfect. Oh. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so I'm gonna just take it and then just warm up everything. Like, give myself a nice, have a rosy glow to me, you know? See how that just warm me up. And then if I feel like anything looks too, you know, like needs to blend more, I would just use the same brush, dust off the pink, and then take my setting powder and just dust it all over my face. And just like give myself a flawless finish, if you will. Now I will put on my lip. You know I love my brown lip liner. Also I have some Chanel mascaras, but I don't wear mascara. So I have a Chanel lipstick called Rouge Velvet Allure number 60. And even though it's called Rouge Velvet, it's a neutral color. So I'll just put this on top just so you can see it. Normally I probably wouldn't wear this, but it will do what it needs to do. And it gave me some moisture, wow. I'm gonna finish it off with my Sublimage setting spray. This is a good one. It's one of my favorites. I wear it often. And it's just gonna set the look, you know? So, here we go. It's a good mist too, not too heavy. And it smells good. So when your man kisses you, you're gonna smell like a fragrance, but not a harsh fragrance. It's not too strong. This is my mostly Chanel makeup look. I hope you liked it. If you want to try some Chanel makeup on yourself, comment which products are interest you the most, and maybe we can work out some sort of giveaway to my viewers. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.